Hello everybody, this is Yoko's Anime Reactions, and this is going to be my review for Black Clover episodes 115 to 117, and I actually have up to episode 119 recorded. I just have to compress the other one, but essentially, we find out that this devil, demon, whatever you want to call him, was responsible for the entire downfall of the elves. Because he was the one who essentially, I'm guessing, told all the nobles that, yeah, you guys can have unlimited magic power by using the prince's creation. And actually, I don't know if that's actually completely correct, but essentially, but yeah, he is responsible for it. Because he was the one who chose Patri to do all the stuff he's done. And this throws him into despair because he realizes that he was played. He was tricked, essentially. And yeah, he ends up falling into despair to the point where the devil makes him into a dark elf. After causing him a lot of injuries, after the guy tried to fight him. And failed miserably. So, now, this guy is now a puppet for that guy's amusement to fight Asta and Yuno. And, Mimosa is trying to heal, Raya, who is obviously, still injured. And the guys have a hard time fighting against this guy, because he has a lot more mana than he should, in retrospect, because he uses an attack that looks like it drains all his magic, like a self-destruct type thing. But he's able to do that several times. So I'm guessing that he must have not used it at full power, because, like I said, that would deplete all of his mana, which is not a good idea to use right at the start of a battle. And while all this is going on, Nozel and the others show up and restrain Patri, and Asta goes in and uses that new sword he's gotten to get into Patri's mind and essentially tell him, yeah, you're not going to be letting this guy get the better of you. You're going to fight him, and it sucks that everything happened to you, but taking it out on humans who had nothing to do with it is not the way to go. So essentially, he finally gets Patri to finally wake the heck up and realize that they have a common enemy now and get back to normal. So they decide to go and try and take him out, and actually Yami and Charlotte end up running into this guy. And he is a very hard enemy to fight. It takes several episodes to take him down, obviously. And Finral ends up regaining consciousness after his fight with his brother. And we find that, dang it, what was the bird's name? Nero? Is talking to him. And getting him to go back to where the skull is, back at Hajj Village, where the statue of the Wizard King is. And we all think, it's just a statue, what the heck is he supposed to do there? The bird is a girl, and it turns out that they had to gather all the stones that Patri had originally used to call back all the elves. So they do that, and they put all the stones in slots on the statue, which unseals the statue, revealing the actual original Wizard King, the prince, in there. And we finally get the backstory on those two. The girl is a noble who was working alongside the prince in making items. And one of the items they made was one that could gather up magic power. The nobles end up either getting wind of this idea or the devil tells them about this idea. And they grab the machine and use it to, cause the destruction of the elves. The prince finally realizes this and gets away from the devil who tried to, possess his body, thanks to Nero, and they make their way over there, but they're too late. And the devil tries to take control of Licht, who is now obviously completely upset that only all this happened, but his wife is dead, and their child is dead, as far as they know. Thankfully, he regains regains at least somewhat of his mind enough to get the prince. You got to kill me, or else this guy's gonna win. And he ends up doing the ritual to make himself into the big monster, and the prince has to kill him. And the prince and Nero end up going through the portal to where the others are. So, yeah, a lot is happening. And like I said, Yami and Charlotte are having a hard time against this guy. As for what's going to happen, you guys will see. If I miss anything really important, please let me know. But I apologize if the volume is slightly louder on my end in the reaction, because that was recorded way back when. And I just never got around to uploading it. So, I will see you guys next time.